Alright, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rokwa Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to the elect, the goodly men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is Brother Koda of the Trinidad camp, come once again to do a sit-down vid to edify the elect. Right? We know that this is the year of prophecy, and this is why the men of GMS ain't taking no breaks or no rest. We bringing out this word, you understand, in sincerity and in truth and in abundance. Right? All praises, Kal Halal Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. Right? I want to begin this lesson. Right? The title is These people hate the good and love the evil. Right? And we know who people hate the good and love the evil, because who is the people that had the good to begin with? Right? The nation of Israel. They are because the good, right, is basically the law, statutes, and commandments. But the scripture say that he will send teachers that will give them good pasture, green pasture, teach them according to this knowledge. You understand? Roughly paraphrasing, but teach them according to this knowledge. Right? So this is the good. Right? Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, he is good. Right? Yahweh Salakia is good. Right? Here we say in just bear with me a little bit here. Right here we say in Jeremiah 4:22, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, and they have none understanding. Right? Why the Most High will say that his people have no understanding is because they have no understanding. Right? To want to serve this cracker called Jesus, right, shows that you people have no understanding. To want to go in the whorehouses and give out all your money when you come back home is because you're poor, you have nothing to eat, and the pastor had everything that you have. Right? Basically go and buy house, land, car, right, ham, lamb, and jam, because that way you Christians just be eating in all your house. Ham, right, shows that the nation of Israel, mainly the 2/3, have no knowledge. Right? Reading on, it says, they have not known me, they are sottish children. When you look up the word sottish, it means stupid. Right? They are stupid children. Because why? Or they just go into any avenue that all they see, but all they basically don't question. You understand? Weight is all they gain all themselves into. The scripture says to try the spirits. You understand? Or they just going into church. You understand? Going into every doctrine, drinking at every wine. You understand? And then considering what they're doing. Right? Reading on. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. You understand? All the you tutors have no knowledge. Right? To see the men beginning from the apostles of Great Millstone all the way down to the last sincere man in the truth. Right? To see these men on the highways and byways and scoff at them. Scoff at all their teachers. You understand? At basically all their kings. You understand? Well, we know that Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, is the king, the head of Israel. You understand? But he also appoints, as we know, there's a chain of command. Right? The Most High sent teachers out here to bring back the flock. But what they're saying that Pastor Coffee and these degenerates who knows nothing about the scriptures, or they're saying that them is the men. You understand? When we know through the Spirit of the Most High that the apostles of Great Millstone, from apostle to half, they are the men. You understand? Look, some of the brothers and myself was passing on the promenade at night and saw these Jesus lovers and them, and the man basically, because they are all Jakes there, right? And the man basically, well, what they're saying is that he take a devil out of somebody, and the man lie down flat on the ground. You understand? Can't move. You understand? So apparently, like, he take the devil out of that person and the devil flying in. You understand? Doctrines of devils, that is where you 2/3 gain all yourself involved into. You understand? Basically, what they was doing there that night was evil in the eyesight of the Most High. You understand? That is why the scriptures say that to do, or they are wise to do evil, and to do good, or they have no knowledge. You understand? They're talking about the spirit in him, right? He have a faggot in his congregation, but he ain't casting out the devil from that faggot. You understand? He leaving that faggot in his congregation. That is to show you that the Most High is not mock. The Most High is not the author of confusion. That is confusion where you people gain all yourself involved into. You understand? One of the female Jakes that was there, we our customer, she used to come around the works and thing, and she leave it off to go into that vain doctrine, right? And we telling her, hey, this is foolishness, come out of that. And what she say? Nothing could take she away from she sweet Jesus, right? But I hope when nuclear destruction and famine coming upon this earth, I hope she call on Jesus to deliver she, which we know that in Jesus is no help, because Jesus is like none to the other gods of this nation. Where the scripture say all the gods of the nation is idols. There's only one true and living power. You understand? And his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, right? But where the scripture say, right? For my people are foolish, they have known me. You understand? Or they want to get familiar with these other pagan gods and neglect the true and living God. We say in Deuteronomy 32:21, it say, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. You understand? Like Jesus, Shiva, Ganesh. You understand? Allah, Selassie, right? Or they move the Most High to jealousy, serving these gods that are not gods, right? They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation, right? Basically, that is why all they're catching all their ass today, right? Because all they just continue to move away from the Most High. Right? Or they just continue to wallow in all their folly. This is Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning? Right? That is going back to the Jake man who come at the works and saying, basically, all they say on is Israel, all the identification card, right? All the ID. But Esau make ID to show ownership, right? To show where you belong, where who own you, what state own you. That's where ID go back to. That is why in Ezekiel it say, set a mark upon those that sigh and cry for the abomination of this place. That is our ID. Right? That is our ID. To show that we are the Most Highs. We belong to the Most High. You understand? That is the men who sign and crying for the abomination of this place. Right? But wait, say, the scorners delight in their scorning. You understand? And he was most proud of how we doing there. He come out of a proud spirit. So right there he was rejected at the Most High's knowledge. The Most High knowledge didn't reach him because he come proud. Right? In their scorning, and fools hate knowledge, and that is where you people being today. Fools that hate knowledge. Because every time they hearing these men on the highways and byways, what they just do? Scoff. Or they wouldn't come and pay attention and listen and gain knowledge. Or they always scoffing. You understand? It's like a child where the parents pushing good food in the mouth, and what they're doing, crying and batting with the food because you know they ain't want to eat that. But all kind of food that is unprofitable to them, that is what they want to eat, and that is where you people proven to be. Because this good knowledge, or they're rejecting it. Right? But the shit that going on in the churches today, that is where all they love. Right? Pastor falling down on the ground full of demons. Right? That is all they love. That's why the Most High say, all these fools that hate knowledge. You understand? This is Proverbs 14. It's just some quick precepts, you know, just to show that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native hate the Most High. Basically, you 2/3, because the good knowledge that he put in a book for all their sake, or they don't want it, or they rejecting it. Right? This is Proverbs 14 and 15. 14 verse 15. It says, the simple believe every word, and that is you Jakes in the whorehouses. You understand? Going to Pastor Coffee and all of them and believing the simple bullshit that they're saying. Right? Because another word for simple is foolish. You understand? Or they believe in the foolish things that these people saying and gravitate into that, which makes no sense. Reading on, the simple believe every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. You understand? Basically, the men in GMS watching, right? Before you put your foot, you examine where you're putting your foot. You understand? You're making sure that you ain't putting your foot in a pile of shit. Right? But you people ain't doing that. Right? Proverbs 16 and 6. It says, by mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushai, men depart from evil. And that shows that all they don't fear the Most High, because all they still want to be into this evil doings. Or they're seeing how hard the times getting, or they're seeing that Esau preparing for all their destruction. You understand? And all they still want to serve all their master. You understand? Which is Esau. Or they still want to go boat ride, or they want to go party. And you're seeing the times that we in. The watchmen watching and seeing the times that we in. Right? You people hate the Most High, because all they will not depart from evil, no matter where it is. We bring out to show all the times that we in, or they will not depart from evil. Alright? Jumping back to Proverbs 8. Proverbs 8 and 13, it says, the fear of Yahweh Basham Yahushai is to hate evil. So if all they fear Yahweh, right? Or they would depart from these churches and these tables that full of vomit, because that is basically the church full of vomit. It has nothing good there to eat. You understand? Where you will find good and green pastures is on the highways and byways, the GMS camp, right? That is where you will find good pastures. That is where you will find the fountain of living water. But you people reject that to go and basically eat vomit, eat shit, worms, because that is where the feeding all in the churches, right? I read it again, Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Most High is to depart, is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and evil and the evil way, and the fraud mouth does the Most High hate. Right? This is Romans 12 verse 9. Right? Romans 12 verse 9. And it says, let love be without dissimulation, right? Abhor that which is evil, turn from which is evil, cleave to that which is good. What is good? The Most High law, statutes, and commandments. The Most High Yahweh, He is good, right? He is good, and is He all they had to cleave unto. But all they cleaving unto boat ride, carnival, you understand, Christmas, Easter, all these shit that Esau devised to turn all their away from the wisdom of the Most High, and all they wallowing in that. That is why the Most High will number all to the sword in the days to come. That is why destruction, death will come up into all their windows, because all their heart not unto the Most High, all they don't want to turn back unto the Most High, right? Basically, like all their heart made of iron, so hard that the truth can't penetrate it. You understand? That all they wouldn't allow the truth to come in. Right? But their salvation is near unto all there, but like all they do water. Right, let me just read Romans 13 and 11. And that now, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. And that is the state you people in today, all this sleeping, right? Though all their carnal eyes open, all their spiritual eyes closed, or they're sleeping spiritually. Because if all they was open spiritually, or they would have see this, or they would have see that all their teachers out there basically pleading to the nation of Israel to turn back unto the Most High Yahweh. Right? All their spiritual eyes closed. Right? That is why you people will, as the scriptures say, or they will learn through pain. Right? When death and destruction rise up against all, that is when all they will learn, but it will be too late. Right? The scriptures say that all they will curse all their gods, because Esau's plan is to make himself God on the earth. Right? And even right now, to you 2/3, Esau is like all their God, because all they gravitate into everything that he devised. Right? He make plastic dollies, or they're buying that, right? Every wickedness that Esau devised, that is what they're going into, right? That is what they're going into, right? I just want to bring a last precept here before I close. This is Psalms 119 verse 103, And it says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste. Laws, statutes, and commandments. It is sweet. When you abide in the Most High, it is sweet. It's like honey. Right? Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Right? All these false doctrine that all they're putting all themselves into, come out of it, because it makes no sense. It will just lead unto all their death. Right? The last verse, it says, through thy precepts I get understanding. And that is why these pastors have no understanding. Because all they do is tuck the Bible underneath their arm and talk from the foolishness of the mouth that coming out. Right? But they read nothing in the scriptures. All that they read to you is tithes and offering. But the Bible is way deeper than tithes and offering. Right? It says, through thy precepts I get understanding. But you people don't like to read. The white man say that Esau said that if you want to hide something from you so-called blacks, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, put it in a book. If you want to hide something from all there. Because why? You people don't like to read. That is why the scriptures say, blessed is he that readeth. Because the man that readeth this word will get understanding according to the spirit that is upon him. You know, through the spirit that man will gain understanding. Right? Reading on, it says, through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. Christianity is a false way. Right? Muslim, that is a false way. Baptist, false way. Nate is a false way. You understand? Because basically he teaching things that he ought not to. And all you Israelite camps that break off from GMS, that teaching shit, all there is nothing but false way. All there is withered branch that get cut off at a true branch. So all they're doing is withering and dying. You understand? All there is false way. Right? And for the men that love Yahweh Basham Yahushua, because it have men who live in this truth to go back into the world, live in this truth to go back into church and say you're serving Jesus and all this type of bullshit. But if you love the Most High, you will hate every false way. If you love the Most High. But as I just always say in my videos, all who stand against the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushua, or they will die in all their unbelief. Right? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Bahasham Rokwa Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone once again, that rule well, you know, that feed the flock with this true knowledge, with real food. Right? We know that this is the year of prophecy. Right? And I urge every brother to bring out their videos, right? Bring out your videos, edify the elect. Right? So until next time, I want to say shalom to the elect.